Just as we get ready for the second half, another gentle reminder, if I may, because these players are so reliant on their sense of hearing, please, absolute silence during the game.
Let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, do it, do it, do it. Here we come, here we go. We gotta rock, 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 rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top, feel the shot, body rock, rock it, don't stop.
A big second half in store. One goal apiece in the first half. Who will get the victory in this Group A game? Will it be Spain? Or will it be Great Britain?
I saw you nodding out. London calling, see we ain't got no hide, except for that one with the yellowy eyes. The acid is coming, the sun's zooming in, engines stop running, the wheat is going big, a nuclear error. But I have no fear, cause London is drowning and I live by the river.
Just a reminder to spectators, please make sure during the game and while the ball is in play that you keep absolute silence here at the Riverbank Arena. The score going into the second half, it's Great Britain 1, Spain 1.
So we're underway in the second half of this game at the Riverbank Arena between Great Britain and Spain, and straight away on the attack for Great Britain is their skipper David Clark, who scored that cracking goal just at the end of the first half. 25 minutes to play. Two teams very evenly matched at this stage. If you're just joining us, I can tell you Spain went ahead in the 19th minute through a penalty from Nino after a foul that was committed by one of the British substitutes, Darren Harris, who came on for David Clark in the first half. In fact, they had two penalties, did Spain. They missed the second one, but Clark in between had pegged the scores back to one apiece with a superb strike and one of the best goals we've seen so far in this tournament. It's Kerin Seal for Britain. up against Alfredo. Lee Brunton backing up David Clark.
Get round it, Dave. You've got one-on-one. Take it away first. Now go across. Cut across. Get a shot off. No. Lost it. Lost it.
Marcello, the Spanish number 11. Clark is everywhere for the British side and very nearly made it 2-1 as well.
Take the line out. Don't foul. Stand in this line.
Nino on the attack. A winger who loves to hug the sidelines, play up against the wall most of the time. Marcello in the middle. So the first corner of the second half goes to Great Britain. Daniel English and David Clark combining. This is English.
Come in. Come in.
Alfredo comes away for Spain. Going past Lee Brunton.
Go inside, Lee. Come around. Come around. Come at me. Come at me. Go inside again. Go inside. Don't touch it. It's a corner.
Good run by Brunton, who came on at the end of the first half, getting instructions from his coaching staff as to where to actually go to, where to play the ball. You could have heard calls of go inside Lee as he got to this position. These players know exactly where they are most of the time, but they do need coaches to alert them as to where the opposition are. Looks like David Clark's had another knock, not for the first time. He's skipper going off to have some attention. That means Darren Harris comes back onto the field of play. He was on for a few minutes in the first half. Managed to get a yellow card in the few minutes he was on. I think in the first minute he came on, in fact. So Harris and English.
Yeah. Come on, Dad, come on. Come through. Don't foul. Go side. Drop off, Dad. Dad, drop off. Dad, go off. Go on, Dad, get around it.
Good play by Alfredo. Karen Seal looking for English.
Stop. Get him. Dad, get him. Dad.
Marcello, mazy run, good shot. He's an elusive player. He's hard to pin down.
Lost it. Stay, don't foul, don't foul. Dan, just stay forward, stay there. Sorry, Dan.
Better run for a goal kick. Alvaro looking to fire a quick ball out to the likes of Marcello and Nino. Spain to make a change. Marcelo's going to have a rest, and Jose Lopez Ramirez, who plays in Tarragona, will come onto the field of play.
On in his place, number 7, Jose Lopez Ramirez.
Dad, just go to your right about 4 steps. Stop there, stop there.
One of 3 players who represent the Once Club of Tarragona, along with Francisco Munoz, and also on the substitutes bench Youssef El Hadoui Harabil plays for Tarragona as well.
Lee, right. Long right.
Spain in possession, Alvaro bowling the ball out. Good intention from Nino. Another good effort by Nino. Tested Lewis Skies there.
Oh, come on!
Be a change for Great Britain, and once again the rather battered looking figure of David Clark is going to come back on the field of play, and once again it's going to be Darren Harris who makes way for the skipper. He's been in the wars a bit today, David Clark, it has to be said. He's also scored a cracking goal.
No voice.
Thank you, Ref. Thank you, Ref. That's brilliant interception, mate.
Adelante, está bien, adelante. Adelante, está bien. Está bien, adelante, boy, está bien. Está bien, está bien.
Spain.
He says about 5 meters in front of you. Steve! Clark is on the goal, Long right, long right. Yours, Karen.
Sube niño a la valla. Derecha, derecha.
Shane! Long right, long right. Far off.
Daniel Inglis taking the ball off Nino. This is Alfredo for Spain.
Long left, Lee!
Just under 17 minutes to play in this encounter in Group A between Great Britain and Spain. If you're just joining us, as you can see, the score is 1 goal apiece. A penalty for Spain from Nino, and an immediate reply 2 minutes later from the English skipper David Clark from open play. It's Lopez Ramirez on the far side, the Spanish substitute. Nino being caught in possession. This is Clark, a man who knows where the goal is. Alfredo back defending for Spain, will come away with the ball, pursued by Clark.
No, don't leave, get away with it.
Kieran Seal having quite a tussle with Nino on the near side, who is the most elusive of players, it seems. He appears to pop these shots out of nowhere, and you could see the concern sometimes on the face of Lewis Skies, the goalkeeper. Antonio Martin Gaitan, known as Nino, or Boy, for reasons known to his teammates. Very different in style to the other El Nino, Fernando Torres of Chelsea, formerly of Liverpool, formerly of Atletico Madrid in Spain, of course. And for, what is this, the third time the skipper is going off to have some attention, I think, to yet another head wound.
Substitution for Great Britain, leaving the field number 7, David Clark. On in his place, number 6, Robin Williams.
Williams went off in the first half when Lee Brunton came on. He's come back to replace the skipper.
On in his place, number 6, Adolfo Acosta Rodriguez.
His parents there. Well, Nino's taking a bit of a rest. Adolfo back on for Spain as well, their skipper, who went off earlier on. Long, booming, dangerous throw, and that very nearly paid dividends as well for the man who's just come back on the field of play.
Great Britain have elected to take a timeout.
One timeout per team per half is allowed to be called to give the coaches a chance to talk to their players and reassess and reorganize and just re-emphasize some of the facets of performance they want to see from their team. 1 goal apiece so far, but there are 15 minutes to play in this opening encounter. There won't be any extra time or penalties in the group phase, but we are going to get to that scenario if indeed we have a draw later in the tournament at the semi-finals and final, and of course the playoff games for the 7th and 8th, 5th and 6th place. 2 goals there that have levelled these teams up. Nino with that penalty after 19 minutes, and that goal by the rather battered skipper for Great Britain, David Clark, on 21 minutes. A man who has scored 127 goals in international five-a-side football, and a man whose career dates back to 1996 when he played goalball at the Atlanta Paralympics. David Clark currently off the field of play with another blood injury, one of 3 he's had so far today.
Substitution for Great Britain, leaving the field number 5, Daniel English. Returning to the field number 7, David Clark.
Daniel English getting a rest after a good hard first half for him. So the coach Tony Larkin refreshing his team as you go along, accounting for David Clark's injuries, of course, as well. Robin Williams came back onto the field of play. Lee Brunton is on. Darren Harris has been and gone twice already in this game. Karen Seal on the ball for the home side.
Yeah, it's too wide. Corner.
Good ball as well to his skipper. Williams and Clark combining for that corner. This is Brunton. Lopez Ramirez, who came off for Spain a while ago.
No hay pase. A la otra, Adolfo. Cambia, Adolfo, entra. Adolfo. Cámbiala suave, José. Vente a morir, vente al medio. Te queda uno, tranquilo, no pegues, tranquilo.
So 12.5 minutes to go in this encounter between Great Britain and Spain at the wonderful Riverbank Arena that was so popular when it hosted the hockey during the Olympics 3 weeks ago, and now is a delightful venue for the five-a-side football. 3 games already today. This is the 4th. The players will have a day off and they're back again in action on Sunday. And how the home side would like to go into their day of rest with a win under their belt, but at the moment, as you can see, 1 apiece in what's been a very level encounter between Spain and Great Britain. Going to go for a corner. The skipper couldn't keep it in. Acosta Rodriguez, Adolfo.
Muy fuerte, ¿eh?
¿Va dónde?
Clark and Robin Williams, the men combining for this corner.
Dave, drop back, we've lost it. Dave!
Mira hacia mí. Apoyo corto Alfredo, Vete, Javi. Diagonal derecha.
Dave, get round inside.
Adolfo clearing his lines for the Spanish side. Jose Lopez making no ground against Karen Seal, the British side. Change for Great Britain. Roy Turnham is going to come on. Lee Brunton, who came on in the first half, will take a breather Comes from Liverpool. There's Roy Turnham, plays for the Merseyside Blind Football Club. It's a good run by Jose Lopez. So Marcello comes back onto the field of play, had a good first period before being rested. Jose Lopez, good effort. Robin Williams, chance to attack. Clark mopping up for his team. It's danger though. Karen Seal having to concede that corner. Some concern for Tony Larkin at the moment. 9 minutes to play in this game. Beg your pardon, wasn't a corner, I thought it was. Possession to the British team. Robin Williams again. Looks like Spain are ready to make another change once this play has been halted from this corner. They're going to have to get rid of this ball very quickly. Marcello. Hounded by Roy Turnham. That's the skipper there, Adolfo. Still Adolfo. Williams with the ball, but obstruction, says the referee. And there'll be a change to the British side. It's Daniel English who's going to come back on.
Adolfo, Marcelo, atrás, deja José solo, déjalo. Adolfo derecha, Marcelo izquierda. Está David en 6 metros del punto de penalti.
Robin Williams will take a rest. He looked like he'd been putting in a hard day at the office, says Robin Williams.
Daniel English. And for Spain, leaving the field, number 7, Jose Lopez Ramirez. On in his place, number 9, Antonio Martin Gaitan.
So Nino back on. Ramirez, Jose Lopez is off. Marguerite Gaitan or Nino is their most effective player so far. Quite a beguiling player at the best of times. This is Karen Seal storming ahead for Great Britain. Clark it is on the ball, combining with Roy Turner from the corner. Alvaro, hopeful ball, looking for Marcello. Good play by Daniel English. Quite a tussle between the two captains there, David Clark and his opposite number, Adolfo, who will get the free kick.
Substitution for Great Britain, leaving the field, number 7, David Clark. On in his place, number 10, Darren Harris.
Harris back on for Clark. Popular player with the home crowd. Plenty of energy, already got a yellow card. Adolfo looking for Nino. Harris getting involved, but this is Karen Seal storming through. Alfredo in defense for the Spanish team. Roy Turnham, who came on a few minutes ago. Clash of heads there. Ouch. Alvaro, the goalkeeper, just telling his defensive wall to go slightly to the right to line it up with his near post. Harris looks for the opening. Good play, unlucky for Darren Harris.
Long right, middle, Dan. Over.
Harris can come away with the ball. And we'll get a corner, and there's seconds to go, effectively, just over a minute on the clock. And Great Britain know that time is running out, and they're going to record a first win of their home event. Harris and English will combine for the corner. Referee asked the Spanish defenders to get back the requisite distance. Marcello elusive as ever. Roy Turnham making some ground for the British team, but this will run for a goal kick, and Alvaro will bowl the ball out while we have a brief timeout towards the end of the game.
Time out.
1 minute left on the clock, and the coaches given a chance to steel their players for a final push for a winning goal. First game, of course, for both teams in this competition. Both teams, of course, would love to start with a win, and so would Tony Larkin, the British coach. Pablo Diaz Salazar, the coach for the Spanish side, likewise. Always nice for the crowd to clap when the players come back after a timeout, because of course they can't clap during play, having to stay quiet so the players can hear the ball. Unusual for a crowd to have to sit silently at a football game. It does allow them to hear the players, which is something of a novelty, but you can tell that they like to have a good shout when a goal is scored or when there's a return from a timeout. Alvaro is going to roll the ball out from the Spanish defense. Now a chance for Team Great Britain to make some headway. Roy Turnham scrapping for the ball. Adolfo, the skipper, is there. Alfredo backing him up.
Switching it. We're going to switch it down. You can foul. Come on, Daz, you can foul. Pressure. Keep going. Good pressure, Daz.
Alfredo going nowhere fast, and in fact that was good work by Darren Harris, who pressured him all the way down to the corner. 13 seconds on the clock. Possibly the last play of the match coming up. Here we go. Harris it is, Daniel English as well. To no avail for the British team. They like a win, but a satisfying 1-1 draw against Spain will do nicely for the home crowd, for the coach Tony Larkin, and for everyone watching the Great British team, because they're getting a lot of support around this country. Support has been building, of course, throughout the Olympics and now into the Paralympics. He's had a good day as well. Antonio Martin Gaetan Niño. 1-1 the final result. Niño with the goal for Spain in the first half from the penalty spot. Missed one later on. And David Clark, the Great British captain, replying in the 21st minute to make it 1 apiece.
Great Britain and Spain both level on a point apiece, and Iran in 4th place with no...
Concern, of course, will come for the British team because the Argentine side beat Iran by 2-0 earlier today. So Argentina setting the pace so far in Group A. The team's playing again on Sunday when football kicks off between Turkey and Brazil. Early on Sunday UK time, 9 in the morning UK time in Group B. France against China in Group B straight after, and then we get to Group A. But those are the stats that show that Spain had far more shots on targets than Great Britain. Percentage-wise as well, they had the ball 54% of the time compared to Britain's 46% of the time. And 1 yellow card as well going the way of Darren Harris, rumbustious player who came on 3 or 4 times in this game, mainly to replace his captain David Clark, who'd had more than one bash to the face. Didn't stop him scoring a cracking goal. That's the standing so far in Pool A, and as a result of that win over Iran, Argentina leading the way on 3 points, 2 goals for, none against. The rest are playing catch up. Stay with us, we've got the highlights coming up.
So you get on me, you don't realise, when the crowd goes, yeah.